1 in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports.
Ready, go!
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. Throw here down the field. It'll fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Forced out wide.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Let's go.
Love firing to Golden. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
18-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? First and 10.
Watch out now. Stick down. Black, 95. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
79 Broncos. Pass the 60. Pass.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he will score. Alex Pierce. Touchdown Colts.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big-time run by Jacobs. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down, Packers.
Once again, it's Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Let's go. 10 black. Green jet.
Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal. As they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready. Set.
To throw is Love. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
At the 26. A gain of 4. It's now second
down and 6 now from the 26. Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Ward. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one big for just a couple.
Second down at the Packers' 49-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down throw for Richardson. Fourth out to his right. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Good coverage there in the end zone and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Okay, break. Get it. Viking 8, Warriors 17.
To throw, it's Richardson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Colts extend their lead to 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. On second down, Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll take this down to the 47. Grover Stewart there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Love to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Ready. Black, 60 red. 60 red.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for a Colts.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend.
And he will go all the way. 3rd down. Touchdown, Indy. For the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. but dangerous. Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Yellow, one. Steal, check, steal. Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go, set. Yellow, red, green.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Quick shot, 17. Slide through. Ultra, go ultra. Ready?
Back to throw is Love. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Red, shot, 10 black. Set.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That is hauled in at the 5. touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hartman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Love to throw it on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Ready. 33. Yellow. 6. Mega. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A second down throw for Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else,
he gets free. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down, You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, break. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Willis now to throw. That is caught by Sharp. And it'll be taken down at the 30.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Packers.
Now Willis. He'll take a shot for Watson. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jones. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
First carry now for Khalil Herbert.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Third and 11. Gun, it's Jones. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
3rd down and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Rolling to the left. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Pass pulled in by Herbert. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Jones.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Jones. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Carrington Valentine. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. Room up the sideline to the 20. Down the sideline past the 45. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes the reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw, it's Jones. defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Pushed out to his right. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, smash Bronco.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's a gain of 12 then. First down, Packers.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. Give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Jones now on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Second and inches.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, it's Jones. Going up top. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 52 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Catch made. That's Wolf. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On play action, it's Jones. He runs with it. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 18. Ryan 18.
Throwing is Willis. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 12-yard line.
Here's Willis. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And the Colts will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Herbert. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Khalil Herbert. Touchdown, Colts. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
38, Packers 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And it can only get back to the 16-yard line. Willis now to throw. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lloyd. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
Mustang 19. Come 19. Come 19.
To throw, here's Willis. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 yards on the play. First down.
Willis to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Willis, exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Willis. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field,